The 32nd spirit is Asmodai. He is a great king, strong and powerful. He appeareth with 3 heads, with the first a bull, the second like a man, and the third like a ram. He also has the tail of a serpent, and from his mouth issues flames of fire. His feet are webbed like those of a goose. He sitteth upon an infernal dragon, and beareth in his hands a lance with a banner. He is the first and choicest under the power of Amaimon. He goeth before all others. When the magician has the mind to call him, let it be abroad. Let him stand on his feet all the time of this action, with his cap off, for if it be on, Amaimon will deceive him and cause a raid. But as soon as the magician seeth Asmodai, in shape as foresaid, he calls him by name, saying, Art thou Asmodai? And he will not deny it. And by the by he will bow down unto the ground. He giveth the ring of virtues. He teacheth the art of arithmetic, astronomy, geometry, and all handicrafts absolutely. He giveth true and full answers unto thy demands. He maketh one invincible. He showeth the place where treasures lie, and guardeth it. He among the legions of Amaimon governs 72 legions of spirits. His seal is this, which thou must wear as a talisman upon thy breast. Asmodai, Asmodeus, Asmoday, names all regarding the same fiend, at least by common consensus, describing among the many fiends a mighty one that can be called, though only with the highest level of respect and by a skilled magician. And rarely amongst these demons is the bane of their boon anything more than just having one's soul damned to service. But this bane to the boons of Asmodeus proves terrifying. While he may grant you the knowledge of the world and tools and invincibility, any of those plans, any of those features can be taken away by Amaimon, a fiendish lord of hell that serves directly under Lucifer, and is able to interfere in your plans on a whim. Now, unlike some of the other fiends I've covered here, Asmodeus has a lot of extenuating material. Of course, Asmodeus is not only known for his appearance in the Lesser Key of Solomon. In the pseudo-apocryphal book of Tobit, he harasses the eponymous hero on his wedding night, as he prepares to make the wedding offering, only to be halted by interference and guidance from the archangel Raphael. Here, Asmodeus is a demon of carnality, wishing to invoke the heinous and the carnal among the upright, to which the prayers of Tobit get answered, and he is halted. In the Testament of Solomon, Asmodeus is called before Solomon after being struck by the ring given by the Lord, a ring that makes all demons it affects subservient to him, and yet Asmodeus proves strong enough to refuse, even go far as to say, But how shall I answer thee? For thou art a son of man, where I was born an angel's seed by a daughter of man, so that no word of the heavenly kind addressed to the earthborn can be too proud. He then goes on to tell Solomon that his great kingdom will be fleeting and painfully short, enraging the king, who binds the demon tighter and strikes him with ox hide and whip to break and cause the demon to submit, which, after a time, he does, though not without that threat coming to pass. And it is here Asmodeus explains in full detail how he drives men to adulter and women to whoredom, and to both to unfaithfulness amongst their loved ones, all leading to bloodshed and murder between the parties. Even with Asmodeus restrained, Solomon knows his wrath and power, and called upon Raphael as Tobit had, putting together the pieces needed to quell the strength of the demon and quiet his rage. And thus, Asmodeus was tasked with creating the clay that would build the temple's foundation brick by brick. Asmodeus is truly a powerful fiend, perhaps the most powerful one we've discussed, even though there have been many that can shake the world and cause storms to wrath. Nothing is quite as dangerous as a man who can make a kingdom of warriors lose faith in their wives. A fiend that can turn wives against husbands and husbands against wives. And most importantly, nothing is more dangerous than a fiend who serves a lord of hell. That is Asmodeus.